Good morning, traders. What's going on? February 7th, 2019. Stu, what's going on in the house, man? Good to see you in here today. We got quite a few stocks to look at this morning, guys. A lot out there. Good amount going on this morning. So we're going to have to jump right into it. Hey, Rick, good morning, man. Good to see you in here. You killed it, didn't you, yesterday, Rick? Absolutely killed it. Alright, guys. So, stocks a little lower this morning after the small losses for the Dow, S&P, and NASDAQ into the 5-day win streak for the S&P 500. The major averages do remain on track for a positive week. Dow and NASDAQ both aiming for a 7th straight weekly gain. The guys, we are seeing a little bit of a pullback in the markets this morning. Just keep that in mind as you trade today. There's a few low float stocks that are really popping up on the board this morning that we need to go over, as well as you guys are looking at the gap up watch list here. There's a lot going on, right? There are a lot of stocks popping up this morning. So let's dig right into it, guys. BIOC, this one's having a pullback right now. BIOC pulling back down to 230 at the moment. Now, what's going on with BIOC? I was trying to pull up the news on this, guys. I don't get the catalyst. It's a little above my pay grade over here. BIOC, they announced agreement with Agiomix. So I understand an agreement. FZ LLC for Target Selector Liquid Biopsy Kits. Yeah, that's a little above my head. My brother the other day just got his PhD, so he's the smart one in the family. I don't quite understand some of these things. But BIOC, this one's getting some hype. What do we need to know on this one? There's a lot of shorts looking at this because it is popping up to resistance. We're going to have 250 as very solid resistance if we pull up the past chart history. A lot of upper shadows around 250. Then not only that, we're going to have $3 as well. 366 is a 200-day. But BIOC, this one's going to have a lot of overhead resistance on it. So keep that in mind, guys. I would pay more attention to this on more of a bounce play opportunity if you're going to buy it, not necessarily a breakout on BIOC. But that's that. What else is gapping up on our watch list this morning? We got ATOS. ATOS is popping up as well. This one doesn't have the best looking chart either. They reported results from expanded access program for a U.S. breast cancer patient taking oral endoxifen, their drug. Sizable reduction in cancer cell biological activity. There's no safety or tolerability issues. So sizable reduction in their cancer cell. The chart on this one, not the prettiest, guys. I mean, not the most range on it. Usually when this one has a big old gap up, we start seeing it pull back. So we're going to have to be careful on this one as far as trading it goes. 175 is going to be resistance as past chart history resistance on ATOS. Oh, it's gapping up a little bit above that right now. 192 bucks. Yeah, $2.05 is the 200-day. So we'll see how it's going to react there. It's a little overextended here on the RSI. The float on it, I mean, it's blue here, so it must be quite a low float, but its past chart history doesn't really. It says it's a 5 million float here on ATOS. So guys, let's just be mindful of that. Keep ATOS on watch. Let's see how this one's going to react around that 205 200-day moving average there. That's going to be tough resistance. We do have an upper shadow right there around couple right around $2, 205 as well on ATOS. So keep that one on our watch list, fellas. Yesterday, what did I trade, guys? MGNX. I should have held some of that. Man, that did. I mean, that really respected that resistance level that we had drawn out yesterday on MGNX. Should have, could have, would have. Is that how it goes? Should have held some of that. I gotta let my winners run for me more. That's what I'm going to try to focus on today. Allowing my winners to run for me quite a bit more. Now, guys, Did you see USAT this morning? This one is gapping down from $7 to $3. I saw this one on the negative intensity scanner, pull up around that 313 level. And I was considering taking it, which would have worked out very well. I let the news really influence my decision making on this one, though. I saw that they have not been being honest with their financial disclosures over the last year or so. So that being said, I was not very excited to hop into USAT. Yeah, for June of 2017, for September 2017, December 2017, and March of 18, they were not very honest with their financial disclosures. And the audit firm actually resigned. Not very good, guys, on USAT. That is shortable with CMEG, so I could pull that one up on CMEG and potentially go for a short on it, as it's getting a pop right now, up to $4. I'm going to keep it on watch. Certainly some opportunity there on USAT. Alright, let's continue on down the list, guys. What's going on with HYRE? This one's gapping up as well this morning. This one's a lower float. HYRE, this one is a known past chart history ripper. They reported prelim unaudited revenue of $10 million and gross profit of $4.9 million for the full year of 2018. So they profited about $5 million, the revenue of $10 million. Right there on HYRE. So good financial results there. HYRE, this one pulling back down to $5, which $5 in the past is going to be support on the chart. Not only that, we got a whole dollar support there as well. So HYRE, keep this one on watch, guys, certainly today. This one can get moving. You ever trade live? SG, hello from Denmark. Do you ever trade live? Would be great to trade alongside with you. Just sign up for CMEG. Awesome. Hey, excited for you. Yeah, if you have any questions, hit me up about that. Love CMEG. And I haven't traded live at all. If we get, if there's a lot of interest in it in the future, I may consider it. I haven't really considered it though yet, SG, just because I usually am editing the videos and posting those on YouTube. Short for short, good morning. Thanks for getting back to me yesterday. It was crazy. Every time I put in a new stock in my training account, it would change to live. That is really wild. So was it executing you on the live account? Because that is very scary there. And Brad, what's going on, man? Good to see you in here. ATOS, yeah, ATOS is moving this morning. We just went over that a few minutes ago. ATOS. Oh, you were in here. You're just saying it's breaking up to 205 on ATOS. Yes, trying to get above that 200-day right now. Not bad there. And Rick, you're long on HYRE. That's a little weak so far. Yeah, it's been really pulling back pretty strong here. We'll keep 475 on watch. See if it's gonna try to hold up around 475. You lost a few dollars. Very scary. Yeah, that is. I'm glad it's all straightened out for you. That's really strange there on that one. Alright guys, what else is coming out with news this morning? I'm going to go over a lot of stocks that have some news that could have potential today. And we'll narrow that list down to see what's really going to work for us this morning. But MBRX came out with some news this morning as well. It's not gapping up a whole lot. Got a little bit of activity. They announced approval for their third drug to commence clinical trials. Not the best news in the world on that. If that starts moving, $2 resistance is very strong on MBRX. In the past chart history, if we take a look at that, 210, 20, that always serves as very solid resistance on MBRX. Keep it in watch, see if that one gets any sort of momentum. And then what else are we looking at this morning? KTOV popped up as well. KTOV recently made a nice move from about it gapped up recently from $1 to about $1.50 and then went all the way up to $3. Not bad at all on KTOB. They released financial results. I don't really get this one. They were gapping up, moving up a little bit this morning. They had 6 months loss of $400,000, but they have $13 million in the bank. That was the news. So that brought in a little bit of attention there this morning on KTOB. Not a lot of hype there. I would say MBRX has certainly more potential than KTOB. The ones with the volume though are, like Rick said, HYRE, ATOS, and BIOC. Those are probably the better candidates as far as volume goes this morning. BIOC trying to get a little bounce off of 225. Not a whole lot going on there. BIOC, MBRX, and ATOS. ATOS is trying to hold 205 now. 205 is the 200 day. Gotta keep that. Be very mindful of that. The stock is up from about $1.50 at the close to about 205 right now. So it's up a decent amount here. I mean, it's our leading gap for this morning at 37%. So a lot of shorts, are going to be looking at eyeballing this one. Now, there's a few stocks as well I want you guys to pay attention to that don't have any volume, but they're pulling back to nice support levels. That's going to be INVA. INVA has really been pulling back a lot recently. Pull up the chart on INVA. This one here, we pull up the 3-year. This one's been falling from about 20.54 all the way down to 15.34 right now. Coming down to this trend line, which is right around $15. So I want to keep that one on watch as it's pulling back to that trend there. Another one that is shortable with CMEG as well. Another one I want us to keep on watch is INFN. INFN over the last couple weeks has been setting itself up. On last Friday, had a really nice move from 450 all the way up to around 515. It's found support at around 480. It's setting up in a flag. No volume here. Just throw it on your back burner list. On INFN. INFN, we could pull up a bull flag. This one looks eerily similar to it, right? This is a flag break. So a stock that looks just like it. We pop up, we start coming back down. We have some support, and then we break above that upper trend, start moving on up. Looks just like INFN right there. But there's no volume here. We just got to keep it on watch for volume if that does move in to it. If not, it is shortable with CMEG there as well. And then NIO, this one yesterday on NIO broke through 820. We've been watching this one very carefully, guys, because it did have solid 820 resistance on it. It's been channeling between $6 and 820 resistance. Finally just got above that, so that should turn into a level of support on NIO. And the next level of resistance we're going to have on this one is $9. This one isn't one that moves very quick. Just be mindful of that. We did break 820. Now we're coming back to it in pre-market. Let's see how volume goes on that one. ATOS, is this one having a pullback right now? Yeah, we're having a little bit of a pullback back down to the trend there. We draw the trend out. ATOS is going to be heavily shorted, guys. Keep that in mind. Every single time this one pops up in the past, what happens here? Pops up, comes all the way back down. This was when it hit $2 here. $2 back down, $2 back down, $2 back down. This one's going to be heavily shorted. Be careful there on ATOS. If you're going to be trading it, this is kind of the trend we're on in pre-market right now. Sitting a little bit heavy on that area. So be mindful of that on ATOS. Alright, crushing through these guys. Going through them really quick. Alright, AMRS. AMRS recently, what happened with AMRS recently? They had a $255 million cannabinoid development, licensing, and commercialization agreement. $6 is the gap to fill on AMRS. if that one starts getting the volume again, here on AMRS, we'll pull up the chart here. Hey, Top Quality in the house, man. Good to see you in here today. Missed you this week. Hope everything's been going well with you. AMRS, this one recently came out with that news. You know, it's holding its gains pretty well. We'll see how this one's going to be opening all up. This one has short sell restriction turned on, which does mean that this one really could get a next leg up, squeeze out some shorts, move back up to $6 resistance on it. So we're going to have to keep AMRS on watch still. Throw that on your back burner in case it does start moving on up. This one is easy to borrow with a lot of different stocks, including CMAG. I think SureTrader has it as well. Easy to borrow, ETB, which CoinFox let us know that also means easy to blow up. So be careful there. CRON, this one's been, of course, getting a lot of attention recently as well. It looks like this morning we're going to try to be getting above this trend line. You guys note this trend line. It's going straight downhill from when this cracked its trend, started moving on down. Now we're trying to see if we're going to get back above it today, get some sort of a bounce. This one is pulling back down to its 13 EMA as well, which is around 1870. We'll see how this one's going to open on up. CRON. Ooh, a lot going on this morning, guys. Volume's going to be spread, so it wouldn't be a bad idea just to keep a few of these on watch, really see where the volume's going to settle, and go from there. It's really spread out this morning. Very, very spread out. This morning, guys. Oh, also, yeah. So USAT, missed that one. Right now, I'm actually in an entry on another stock. I'll go over that shortly here. Short for sure, yeah. BIOC. That one's going to have a lot of shorts on it, man. Be careful here. You notice it found support at 225. It's not even getting that much of a bounce right now. There are a lot of longs stuck in this at around 250. So just be careful there. Going to be a lot of shorts interested on it. A lot of resistance overhead. 366 is the 200 on it. If it starts moving, it does have a lot of upper shadows around the $3 area. So if we end up breaking 259 on a U-shape, this one does have room to move up to around like 320, 25-ish. So where a lot of the upper shadows are. This one, I'm not going to be buying on a breakout, because I do think shorts are going to be coming in on those breakouts. I'm going to see how it's going to open up. Let's be smart with BIOC. We can be really patient with it. You know, let the dust settle today, because there's a lot of stocks out there with traders on. We got HYRE, that's a low float with attention on it, and we got ATOS, you know, BIOC. There's quite a few out there, traders. So a smart thing to do is just kind of eyeball them all at the open of the day. See what traders are going to be doing, where they're going to focus their attention, which ones are going to fade off, which ones are going to set up in some nice patterns, that sort of deal. Not a bad idea just to be patient with it today. But right now, I am in a little position, not big at all on this, guys. Just trying to see if we're going to get a little bounce. It's on SLDB. D as in dog, B as in boy. See if we're going to get a bounce. This one dropped from 22 bucks down to $6. And I scooped up a few shares, keeping a stop on it in case this one just starts continuing to drop. But SLDB, wanted to scoop this one up just a little bit, let it work for me, see if we're going to get a little bit of a bounce on it. The news, the news that came out, this is what it is. The initial muscular dystrophy gene therapy results, they were a disappointment. So there you have that. I mean, I think that's better. I think that's better news than USAT. USAT's been deceiving people with their financial results. That one got bounced from $3.13 to $4. So yeah, I got a few shares there. Just gonna see if that one can work for me a little bit. But then we're gonna really keep our eyes, guys, on HYRE, BIOC, and ATOS. Those are the top 3 stocks today that we're going to be focusing on. But yeah, SG, I'm excited for you. Let me know. Seriously, hit me up. If you have any questions, I'll put my email in here. Hit me up if you have any questions as far as CMEG goes. Love to help you. I know some traders get a little scared and nervous when they go offshore. That's very understandable. I went there in the summer. It's been no problems at all. Love to help you out there. But traders, that is the watch list. We got a heavy one today. A lot of stocks going on. These are the days where, I don't know, you know, I'm very like tunnel vision as far as my trading goes. It's difficult for me to focus on a lot of different stocks at one time. So with that being said, you know, I kind of have to let the dust settle a little bit. That's just myself and how I trade. So I'm not good at going from here to there to everywhere. That's how women's brains work, right? Not mine. So let's see how these are going to set themselves up this morning. But traders, I'm going to go ahead and start switching everything over to my live trading computer. And please let me know if you have any questions at all. And please predefine your risk today. Please do a good job of predefining your risk today. There's going to be a lot going on. Don't allow your emotions to take over. Be the one in the driver's seat. Alright, guys? Don't allow your emotions to take over. Manage that risk well. Alright, traders, that's going to do it for today. If you have any questions at all, Ron, are you coming in here at the last minute? That's going to do it for today, guys. Ron, I'm stepping out. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to hit me up. Some of you going to CMEG, and also if you want the scanners, that's in the description below. Traders, if not, we will see you all tomorrow morning.